Good evening, good afternoon and good morning. John Levee coming at you with another video. This is totally different from scale modelling in cars and trucks and the like. This is actually a model train show here in Longford where I live. I'm standing outside our historic church grounds in our town, and the video is actually in our town hall, which is just over the road from where I am now. It's to raise money for our old historic bridge that crosses the river here in town. In years past, it had at each end of the bridge, cast iron statuette type pillars, and they'd long since gone, and the town's trying to raise money to have them reinstalled. So let's cross over the road and have a look see what the railway exhibition is all about. Catch you soon. There you go, guys. I don't know if you're going to be able to hear me or not, but this is our town, or the entry into our old town. It's quite a busy morning for a Sunday morning. And here's the exhibition centre and our town hall. Nice old building. Longford itself was actually established in 1823, I think. From memory. So we've just not long celebrated our 200th bicentenary. Alright, we shall go in. There we go, guys. It's through the Northern Midlands Council, which is where the part of the town I'm in, and this is the what they're raising their money for. And there's the old bridge tower there. Alright, let's go.
Start the railway or just 3 weeks before the first bomb attack was on. When the bombs landed, 2 of the bombs landed in the Derbyshire Royal Infirmary area where I was just involved. They knew about me. They knew about me. Exhibit to a gallery in Woburn. Woburn Abbey. Yeah. Pair of gay guys. Gallery. One realistic area to start. All bit on those 3 rails. Yeah. Okay. Mountains of blue boxes. Well, some of this came from a guy who lived in Edinburgh. He died a couple of days ago.
If you could hear the sound. Can't have sound to it.
No.
But it does have it.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the diesel.
Alright guys, this one's actually a railway that's in our state. It's an old logging railway that's probably no longer existing. I'll let you have a read of that. It's and the region it's in. And this is the layout.
Going to be praying through the knees again. You weren't praying through the knees again yesterday? One Friday? Yeah, no, it's been a good weekend so far, the young fella. What time is it? Yeah, that's been quite last. I've got the little Linnaeus smoke running around the main. Tom's Tangy, little orange fella. Yeah. You know that.
And even the smaller scales are represented here. Okay. How you doing? guys, that was it. Just going through what I was saying before. They're raising money to try and build some pillars that were at the front and the rear end of the old bridge, and the Model Railroad Association of our town have put that little exhibition together, and hopefully they can raise some good funds to contribute towards getting that process into place. So I'll nip down the road and I'll take some pictures or a bit of footage of the bridge itself, if I can get to it, that is, and we'll show you what's going on in the rest of this town. Alright, this is Johnny V. Stay with me. Well, I'll give you a bit of a tour around the town while I'm here. Like I said, that was our town hall just over the road there behind the trees. And as I said, the town's been around for quite some time. All the old buildings of the early Georgian and Victorian era. And then this is the the old church, which is the oldest church, the oldest church in the town. This garden's planted round here, established by the first minister of the town, and it's literally a arboretum of all the trees that are in the Bible, to where he could get them. And the clock tower there in the church was refurbished, I think in 2005 or 2010, one of those years. They worked a big thing on getting that all up and running again. Unfortunately, it's all digital now, and it's controlled from Sydney of all places. So there you have it. But beautiful old building, fantastic gardens. They actually have markets here in summertime when the weather's good, harvest festival and things like that. But here we have it, our little town of Longford. Alright guys, I'll take you down to where the bridge is, and we'll go from there. Right guys, that pub on the corner over there is the original pub in the town. It's had many face changes over its history, but I did a diorama of that pub called Pub Corner, and it was from the 1952 Grand Prix race that used to race here in Longford. You would have seen that in the Motorama dioramas we did last year, and yeah, that's what the pub looks like for real now. My dioramas of it all in its original white paint, and it's that corner right there is where the action happened. That service station wasn't there then, of course, but yeah, that's where we're at now. We are a farming community here, so it's we always have our John Deere tractor place. That's quite a large building. All the big farm equipment in there. Actually, I might even just pop out and have a quick pan. Yeah, like I said, it's we are a farming community here in the town, in the district. John Deere's pretty big here, plus down the road there's another tractor place with all its gear. But yeah, just to let you know, that's where we're in. Opposite me there's a marina, boat place. We do have a boat ramp on the river for boating, so we'll go down there and have a look. And it's a busy highway through the centre of town. Okay, coming up to where the levee wall is in our town, because our river has flooded numerous times, and in past history the town's been inundated completely with water. In 2006 the government of Australia built new levees for us to keep the town safe. I'll just back up a little and show you the depth marker on the wall here to how high the flood level gets. 9.4 metres. The last flood we had here in 2012, I think it was at 9.2 on that side of the levee. So the river came up quite a way. Down in Launceston itself, parts of Launceston were actually inundated with water. But there's the bridge over there. We'll go into the car park and I'll go for a bit of a wander over to it and see what we can film for you, and take you down to the river itself. Actually, I might do the river first while we're here. And driving down, the caravan park is around there. And I'll just pull over in here and go for a quick wander down and give you a bit of a run around on what we've got down here. Alright guys, stay tuned. Alright guys, this is the boat ramp that I was telling you about for our little, the guys that do want to go fishing and what have you else. We've got conversions of two rivers here. This, what I'm walking on at the minute, just this little piece here, is the original road that used to lead into the town, and it headed off in that direction and went through to the Viaduct, which is part of the railway system there. But here's the rivers. We've got the South Esk coming from over there, and that converges right here with the Macquarie River. And when these two rivers come together in heavy rains from the east coast of Tasmania, it all goes that way down to Launceston and to the big reservoir down there, which is huge. And it used to run a power station. I think it still actually does at Riverside, and the Cataract Gorge, which is a big geological river feature in Launceston. So if you're ever travelling over to Australia and coming to Tassie, it's worth checking all that out. This isn't a tour guide, by the way, guys. I'm just proud of where I live, and I really do like to share it. Sorry, it's going to be a long video too. Alright guys, this is basically going to be the last part of the video. This is our rail bridge across the river. I'll go to the sign here and you can see the original pillars that were on it. I'll pan down this and you can have a look. But they're the pillars that they want to recreate that were originally on the bridge. So I'll let you have a bit of a read of that. Alright, and I'll go up to the bridge itself, crossing the river there. No, we're not really allowed up on here because this is state land, but there's no trains scheduled for quite some time today. So, but yeah, the pillars used to stand there and there at both ends of the bridge, and have been taken down. I think they took them down for World War II because of the metal to put into it. But that's her across the bridge there. I'm not going to walk across it, so it's illegal. That's the new highway bridge, which took place at that bit of road that was down behind me back there, which is also part of the viaduct. There's an old historic viaduct. Actually, I'll point to it. That little bit of railway gravel you can see at the end of my finger down the track there, that's where it runs off this steel bridge, and then it runs over a viaduct system convict built back in the day. But yeah, I'll just pan around here. But yeah, the last big flood, the water was literally up to there, just on the track edge. So, and that's quite a ways down there. So there, panned around, and that's heading back into town. Our rail depot is right up the other end there. And that's pretty much it, guys. That's part of the world I live in. As you can see, it's very cloudy, foggy and gloomy today. The temperature, I think, is only about 7 degrees Celsius, which is what, about 32 degrees Fahrenheit or something around there, 40 even. But yeah, guys, that's how it all is. So this is Johnny V saying thanks for tuning in. Hope you've had as much fun of it as I have, and look forward to talking to you all again. Please remember to like, share and subscribe, and we'll catch you again back in the model room. Johnny V saying bye now. Okay, back again, Johnny V here. This is the viaduct I was telling you about that was part of the old, well, it still is used as the railway. It's the convict era part of it. And it runs down to, you can see the steel bridge just over there. But this part has not long been refurbished. Of course, the graffiti artists have got to have a crack at it. But that runs around there, that was the old highway. It goes under the new highway that I'm standing next to. And it went round the corner, and then to the other side of the river where I was standing there was another old wooden bridge that crossed the river there. Hence why this new one's built behind me here. But yeah, the diorama section that I built of the racetrack when it was a racetrack was this arch here, and part of that arch there, and there was trees here, and also just there where that puddle is, there was a skid pan for the cars to leave, and there was always a tow truck parked just there. And there were guys standing around that side. I can't go any further from here because it's quite the sheer drop off, so I can't get down into there at all anymore. But yeah, so that's the old Longford Viaduct. I've yet to catch a train doing a crossing on it. I've tried. I either catch them on the steel bridge already over this section, or they're already over this section and heading that way. So just to finish off, again guys, I hope you enjoyed this little tour around Longford, and we'll catch you again. Bye.